Letting people know that you believe they are fully capable is so underrated. Our society is so brainwashed and conditioned to believe that giving and doing and feeling needed is how we get love. That's why we see so many people pleasing. And I remember growing up when I would bring my mom, for example, an issue I was having, and I was really brave to be vulnerable and share, she would immediately try to solve it and fix it. And I thought, and didn't find this out until my 30s when we had a conversation, I thought as a sensitive being, someone who's highly aware to the energies around them, I thought that my parents were very intentionally trying to instill into me that I was very incapable, that I could never trust myself for any kind of solution, and that I would need to always depend on people externally to tell me the answers for myself. So if you can imagine, I remember leaving every conversation with my head down and feeling extremely disempowered and trusting myself less and less. And I was shocked to find out. My mom said, I never was trying to instill that in you. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. Still to this day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought they were trying to say you're incapable. You'll never be able to succeed. You'll never be able to trust yourself. And now more and more as I work with people pleasers, and of course being one myself in the past, I can understand that it's just a moment of discomfort we're trying to run from. So if someone is bringing you something and your initial reaction is to try to help them fix it and solve it, you're just triggered. You're unwilling to feel difficult emotions. So you're trying to cancel that out and make that stop so you can feel a moment of relief. You're not even actually trying to help them solve something. And when we remember that most humans are just looking to be witnessed. So when you say like, oh, I just got broken up with, I just got dumped, you don't want to hear someone suggesting, oh, well, that's okay. You could meet someone, you'll never know when you can meet someone next. We want to hear, hey, I've been there. It sucks to be broken up with, and to be witnessed in the feelings that we're experiencing. And if you find yourself constantly dismissing people, but telling yourself that you're doing right by them because you're giving them a solution, the easiest way to shift this is to become willing to feel your own uncomfortable emotions. For even when you're giving your own self quick solutions, you're dismissing and rejecting and abandoning yourself. And when we are teaching children or anybody that we don't believe they're capable because here, we're going to solve it for them. If you have a sensitive child, highly aware to others' energy, they are gathering the message loud and clear is you're not capable. And if it's not a sensitive child, you're still instilling in them codependency down the road, that they will not be able to depend and rely on themselves. And I'm so grateful that now I'm so aware of this. So when I bring someone something and they quickly try to solve it, I don't any longer feel like they are trying to convince me that I'm incapable. I know that they're just triggered and trying to get out of it. So I really am conscious now about bringing my difficult feelings and depth to people that hold that within themselves already, so then they can hold that for me too. And when we are telling ourselves, oh, I'm needed, then I'll be loved, I just solved something for someone, we don't stop and say, I just told them they're not capable of solving it on their own. We don't even realize we're harming others. And so I really encourage you, if this is something that you do, to really try to pause when a difficult emotion comes up for you, but when you're by yourself, and to give yourself the space to feel it and remind yourself you're safe. It's okay to feel. We're human. This is very healthy to feel emotions. And then you'll start to notice that when people bring you their issues, their problems, and they're so vulnerable and brave to share with you, you won't feel the need to shut it down and make it stop. You will be open to just witness the person and then say, are you open to a solution? You know, when we're in crystal clear states, we can see the answers much easier than, say, someone who's in distress or struggling. They're stressed out. They're in fear, guilt, or shame is coming up for them. But instead of just solving it for them, especially when dealing with a child, I like to say, hey, I see that what you're going through, that's not easy. Oh, all the girls had a sleepover and didn't invite you. I've felt left out before too. And then instead of just offering a solution, ask questions that allow them to create the solution for themselves. Okay, so what do you think? What path would you want to choose, do you think? Do you want to try to go out of your way to convince these people to like you? Or maybe would you rather try to like yourself and then attract other people that actually are right for you and aligned with you and give them the opportunity to solve these things for themselves? I think it's so important that we stop and say, what is the overall message I am sending? And not just your words, because a lot of us are gathering energy, the overall message. I know I certainly was. And I truly believed my parents were trying to instill in me, you are never going to be capable. You will never succeed. And then come to find out they weren't. My mom was like, oh my gosh, I never wanted you to feel that way. I wanted you to feel capable. But also my mom was conditioned to be a people pleaser and to immediately solve things so she can feel relief and also feel that she is worthy of love because she was needed. Do you see how brainwashed we were? It's absolutely insane. And we don't even realize when we do this, we're harming people. And it's all good. If it's happening, it's just amazing to bring acknowledgement to it and say, wait, I keep solving things for my child, my niece, my nephew, my grandchildren. I haven't made it clear that they might be able to trust themselves, and you can start implementing that. It's all good. We don't have to shame ourselves. We're all learning as we go. And the more that you have willingness to look at how you can shift to be more healthy, then you'll have more willingness to sit in others' discomfort with them, to deepen connection and deepen your bonds with people instead of just blowing them off, brushing them off without even meaning to. And not only will you feel more confident to be a support system for others and your youth, you will see others consistently bringing you their vulnerability, being brave to share with you because they trust you more and more deeply. If you know that you want to create some shifts with this, please reach out. I would love to support you in this. You deserve to feel confident and know that you're bringing healthy dynamics and energy to your connections.